the Warriors, you have the chef. He's about to be 38, and you've got Draymond. Jimmy's hurt. But, I mean, I'm looking at that roster, and the names are better than they actually are currently. And the Niners, I do think you have also some question marks. And I looked at the Giants, and I thought, you know what? Devers and Adamas and Chapman.
They have a lineup.
Couple of pitchers.
Yeah,
you've got some guys.
They've got a lineup. So this, when you go on YouTube to watch our show, this immediately pops up in the chat window. What does it say?
It says, which of these three teams has the best roster right now? And your options are Giants, Niners, and Warriors.
So unprompted and out of nowhere, I just get a text. Your poll needs a none option.
Oh, wow.
Huh? Your poll needs a none option.
Right.
First of all.
None-ya. None-ya.
Who's got the best roster?
Nobody. Yep. It's funny because I just actually looked at the poll, and I looked, and I'm like, no, not you. Not you.
What did you vote?
And not you.
What did you vote?
It'll shock you. The Giants.
Really?
The Giants. Yes.
See, I voted 49ers. How can we? But we spent all year with all the all these great players who got hurt. So what they ended up playing with was not a great roster. But what if all those guys get put back on the team?
Right, they're allowed to.
It's a pretty good roster. It's not a perfect one. It's got holes. It's got stuff.
I guess I was looking at it.
It's a pretty good roster.
It's a pretty good roster. The Warriors roster, for me, if you want to look at the roster and the best case, right?
Yeah.
The Warriors, you have the chef, and he's about to be 38, and you've got Draymond. Jimmy's hurt. Kristaps maybe never will play as a Warrior. But, I mean, I'm looking at that roster, and the names are better than they actually are currently. And the Niners, I do think you have also some question marks. And I looked at the Giants, and I thought, you know what? Devers and Adamas and Chapman.
They have a lineup.
Couple of pitchers.
Yeah,
you've got some guys.
They've got a lineup. I don't know who their bullpen is. I don't know who their bullpen is, and their bullpen is really important. And it's great that Adrian Hauser is now our friend, but I have no idea how that, you know what I mean? I got Logan Webb, and then where we go from here, it's a lot of we'll see.
Yep.
After that. I think, the Niners have some holes. They've also got some answers. Niners have a lot of answers.
They do, but at the same time, I mean, their answers are also question marks, like Christian McCaffrey coming off of 413 touches.
Well, you can create a question mark around anything.
I mean, Kittle's hurt.
Yes, but Christian McCaffrey is a very good player. The only question we have, we're sort of making up in our mind.
I mean, sort of.
Can you come back after that many touches? I mean, he's healthy. He's here. He's Christian McCaffrey.
Right. But, I mean, I did a deep dive on, what happens after you have 400 touches.
I got you.
I mean, when you do it and you're younger, it goes better than when you do it and you're older.
Well, yes.
No,
most things do.
Yes, and I did I looked at all 20 times that somebody had 400 or more touches since the year 2000, and he actually has 2 of them. And if you look at Curtis Martin, he was in his 10th year. He did it, and he came back and he had 853 yards and 5 touchdowns. It was his last year. You had Tiki Barber. He came back with 385 touches the next year and 5 touchdowns. He went for 2,100 yards. So you can do it as an older player. You're allowed to, but there aren't that many instances of guys doing it this late in their career and coming back and playing well.
The best of the teams is the one that wasn't mentioned. It's the A's, and you know it. All right. I have so many things to say.
Sure.
First of all, that's not a Bay Area team. I'm sorry that
not anymore.
Yeah, if you're still a fan of them, great. Be a fan. They are literally building a stadium. I looked at it in Las Vegas. They have broken ground. They are building. There are structures in the dirt and all of that. So they don't even soon from now play in the state of California. And I'm always fascinated that A's fans don't ask for more from their ownership. You can tell us all day that they've got interesting young players. The A's always have interesting young players. And then they get rid of them. You won 76 games last year. Why are you so excited? Like, all your owner does is kick dirt in your face. All they do is develop young talent and then give it away so that they can have more young talent and then more young talent and more.
And give that away.
Right?
Yep.
Like, the Warriors don't have any young talent. That's all the A's have. Ever. Young talent. They never have established, let's go win talent. That would bother me so much. And it fascinates me when A's fans like trumpet that. Because to me, that's the rug getting pulled out from under your feet. You're constantly being told that we're going to be good in 2 years.
Right. And it constantly goes the same way, which is, I mean, they get good and then it's time for them to be paid. And then you trade them and, you get more young guys who are, I mean, really good. And then they get good and then they get dealt to. So I'm with you, though, as far as like they're not a Bay Area team anymore. And it sucks because I spent about 15 years living in Oakland, going to A's games all the time. And it sucks that that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah. So the reason I bring this up is not only to present the snarkiness of the lovely Christy to the audience, but it's actually because it works into what we're talking about here. I keep hearing, I think you do too, from fans. There was a common thread that felt like kept coming up. Forget the Sharks for now because they look like they have really, really nailed some generational young talent. And some of it you could say was easy. Like, you got the first pick when the guy that everybody knew was the guy who was going to get picked, and it works out, and his dad's here with the Warriors and all that stuff. So you get Macklin Celebrini. It's awesome. But the other three, the 49ers constantly get ripped, especially for their behavior in the first 3 rounds. We had a whole conversation about the lack of young talent on the Warriors. I'd fight back a little bit with their lack of opportunity to have young talent, but okay, they don't have a lot of young talent. And then the team that probably deserves some strays that isn't getting it is the San Francisco Giants, because you can look around at this lineup that they've created. All right, your catcher is a really good catcher. That's a draft pick. Chapman, free agent. Adames, free agent. Arise, free agent. Rafi Devers, trade. Jung Hoo Lee, free agent. Harrison Bader, free agent. Okay, Ramos is out there and left. That's a draft pick. It took like forever, and we're still questioning whether he can be in the field. And then we're trumpeting Bryce Eldridge, and we actually don't even know if he's any good.
Logan Webb, Patrick Bailey, and Heliot Ramos.
Yep.
There you go. I mean, in Casey Schmidt, sure.
Sure, like players, like people, but, some of the bullpen guys, whatever. But, like, where's that blue chip stuff there? So I wonder, you and I both have a list.
Yep.
Our top 5, we wish we had them back draft picks since 2020. But I would love to start a discussion with all of you. You could call right now and just, we'll do a yes or no question. Do all the teams in this market just suck at drafting? Yes or no? And what is the nuance that you attach to that? The Niners have this weird thing where it's like it's terrible in the first 3 rounds, but then it gets amazing after that. Fred Warner, 3rd round, George Kittle, 5th round, Brock Purdy, 7th round. So I don't know. I don't know if the Niners are good or bad or just upside down. But, I don't know. Do we have a drafting problem with our teams in this town?
I mean, we do. And you could look at, the Warriors. I think it's a little bit harder to put that on them because they've only had, you mentioned it, 3 lottery picks in 14 years. So when you're picking 18 or 29 or 30, like they always were picking 30th because you won the title. So you pick last and you got Kevon Looney. That to me is not a drafting problem. You found somebody who was a forever Warrior at the end of the first round. So the Niners, though, 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, not great. 4th through 7th, awesome. So why can't you be good early when you're so good late? Why can't you be good early?